Hey, Shalom. Giving all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Hashem Shai, Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and peace and salutations unto the 144,000. Scattered elect throughout the four corners of the earth to USA Shalom. I go by the name of Tawal Pariyah from the Providence, Rhode Island camp. And just going to go into a little spiritual in transit rant. Just got out the gym, but just really thinking about a conversation I was having earlier with an individual, and we were talking about the halftime show, and one thing led to another, and ended up leading to Donald Trump and what he said about the halftime show. And I made a statement talking to this person. I made a statement saying, from a biblical or prophetic perspective, Donald Trump is probably, arguably, the best president the United States ever had. And the reason for that saying was because of how he's riling these nations up, ultimately causing them to fulfill prophecy concerning them coming together to go up against America and the state of Israel. And right away the individual just said, I disagree. And it's simple. It's simple for their disagreement. All right, why they disagree was because they weren't looking at things from a spiritual perspective. I went ahead trying to break that aspect of life down to a degree. How everything is spiritual before it's what you see physically with your two eyes. I think this was the brother Itazawam, the head of our camp. He always talks about how people can't see with the naked eye. People can't see with the naked eye. He said something along those lines. And what we of the Hopeful Elect, we're able to see things with a spiritual eye, because we look at things we look at all things spiritually. All right, and this person literally right away after they said that, and after I tried breaking it down to them and they still couldn't get it, right there and then I said to them, you would turn on me one day. You would turn on me one day. All right, and hey, even that day of their own household, even that is according to prophecy. As Yahweh Shai said, the father shall be against the son, and the daughter shall be against the mother, and husband and wife shall be separate, in division. And hey, look, when it comes down to the spirit, understanding this, me with the spiritual eyesight, I can't get upset. I can't get in my feelings because somebody that I'm speaking with can't see the world how I see it. Why? Because they weren't blessed with the eyes to see and the ears to hear. Going into a little bit of the conversation we had, I was talking about the different commercials and how the different commercials of the Super Bowl, and how one of the first ones was dealing with the anti-hate for like Jewish people, whatever. Like the commercial, if you've seen the Super Bowl commercial, was dealing with some Jewish boy, and there was like a blue post, some note was on the locker, and then some so-called Negro kid came out of nowhere trying to pretty much stand side by side with this little devil. And the crazy part about it is these elites, these owners of these banks and all these people that run these high value companies, they know the truth concerning who Yahweh, who the Most High Yahweh favorite people are. You know what I'm saying? And that was another talking point of the conversation, and they couldn't even get that. So hey, man, I have to say it like this. We had a point in time where we really can't trust nobody outside this truth. And even Yahweh Shemel Shah could take the spirit away from a brother in this truth or a sister. And I say that lightly because there's not many sisters out here walking in sincerity. But you know what I'm saying? Can't really put nothing past nobody. And Yahweh Shemel Shah has everything set in its rightful order, in a way where some people just not meant to get the truth and understand the spiritual things and hold dearly to it, and some people are. All right, and that the people that are the elect of the nation of Israel, all throughout the world, because there are Israelites that are of the elect that are not here in America. All right, there's Israelites that are of the elect that's scattered throughout the whole planet. You know what I'm saying? And the elect, yeah, man, the elect are the only ones really that can obtain this truth. But the Israelites here in America, they are the 2/3 that don't. Those that don't get this truth, that don't want to understand, don't want to hold on dearly to it, that can't understand it. All right, they are the 2/3 here in America. And so, you know, when it comes down to things being all said and done, all right, there's like at this point there's no room for error. When we go into these Bible verses, and I say we, I'm talking about the prophets. When we going into these Bible verses, it's not for shits and giggles, man. Every single verse, every single prophecy holds a significant amount of value. All right, it's a significant amount of value. Why? Because each and every single prophecy that's written is really a stepping stone towards the kingdom of righteousness being established here on earth. Going all the way back, dealing with Adam, all the way up until the day Yahweh Shai makes his return. You know, and I'm kind of, like I said, going into a rant, and I'm sorry I can't bring out no scriptures. Lord willing, I get to sit down, put some verses together, and you know, come up with a video with a lot more Bible verses being read. But I'm about to go into we're about to have a class session, do a Tuesday sit down with the brothers, you know. So I'm gonna cut it short, man. The time is short. We can't just be trusting anybody. All right, there's only a small it's a small number. There's only a small number that's gonna be able to get this truth, you know. So, you know, whoever the elect is, let the Lord's will be done. All right, let the Lord's will be done. All we can do right now, those of us that got this truth, is to continue to strive and endure all the perils, the tribulations, and chastisement that Yahweh Shem Shah puts upon us up until, you know, we be found worthy. So I'm gonna end off on that. I pray and hope this was edifying. Shalom.